afternoon po. Ang report po namin ngayon ay about sa the legal framework. The legal framework. The rules, rights, and obligations of companies, governments, and citizens are set forth in a system of legal documents called a legal framework. Ito daw po yung mga rules, yung mga batas, tapos yung mga karapatan at obligasyon ng mga kumpanya, ng mga government at ng mga citizens na inilagay siya sa isang legal document o yung mas prefer na inatawag na parang mga contract. Yun yung inatawag na legal framework. Documents in legal frameworks include a country's constitution, legislation, policy, regulation, and contracts. Ito po yung nasabi ko na yung mga documents na nasa legal frameworks, yun yung mga contracts, yung mga regulations, mga policy na nakasama doon. For each project to extract natural resources from the ground, the rules that govern the rights and responsibilities of governments, companies, and citizens together, these rules are called a legal framework or legal architecture. Ito po ay parang isang example po siya ng mga inagawa na legal framework. Ito po yung pag may project po na parang kailangan mag-extract ng natural resources. Example po ng pag-extract ng natural resources ay yung pagmimina. Kailangan pag gagawin po yun, kailangan po ng legal framework. Jasmine.
Impact of managers. Determines what is the expected to successfully manage people. Laws are written to protect employer and employees. Treating employees a certain way, not just a legal requirement, but a good business. Sa impact ng managers, dito natin malalaman kung ano kung paano yung managers nakakatulong dun sa organization. Another impact of managers is the role of managers in the workplace is the perhaps significance in terms of impact and organizational performance. Also, they carry the responsibility for Saglit lang po, sir. Pinataglaan po yung tawag. They carry the responsibility for aligning the performance of the department and its staff with overreaching organizational goals. They playing with a role in shaping organizational culture. So, yung managers po, yung nakakatulong dun sa pagpapalago o pagpapaganda ng isang organization. Next, please.
Next na?
Next.
Discrimination. Essence of human rights legislation prohibits discrimination based on a number of factors, such as race, religion, gender, age, ethnic origin, and disability. Ito naman po dito po makikita yung kaya po kailangan ng mga legal framework. Ito po yung isa sa mga ina-prohibit, inaiwasan sa isang workplace. Yung race, alam naman po natin lahat na yung race ay yung pagkakaiba't ibang lahi natin. Tapos yung religion, ang example nito ay yung Muslim, yung mga born again. Tapos yung gender, ay meron tayong male, female, tapos meron na tayong ngayong inatawag na LGBTQ+, which means lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. The plus represents other sexual identities, including pansexual and two-spirit. Tapos yung age naman, alam naman po natin yan. Tapos yung ethnic origin ay yung mga Hiligaynon, yung mga Katulad po natin, mga Marindokenya, ganon. Tapos yung ethnic origin, yung disability, ay yung sa mga may kapansanan. Basta ito po yung mga parang kakaiba naiiba siya sa ibang tao. Discrimination is denying someone something because of race, ethnic background, marital status, or other prohibited grounds under human rights legislation. Yes, sir.
Wait lang. Harassment. It is the behavior that demeans, humiliates, and embarrasses a person. Workplace behavior and action. Concept of reasonable person. Develop a policies and procurement to prevent and deal with any compliance of harassment. Harassment is become unlawful during the offense's conduct becomes a condition of continued employees. The conduct of severe or to create work environment that reasonable person would be considered intimidating, hostile, and abuses. Yung harassment, siya yung mga nangyayaring hindi maganda sa isang organization.
Yes, sir. Nawala ka na.
Nawawala ng
Ikaw pa yan.
kapanasinan. Supervisor or managers need ensuring unacceptable behaviors are dealt with. Supervisor are expecting to work with employees to ensure that they are behaving and acting in an acceptable fashion. Sa harassment, ang may karapatan na mag-ayos nung ganong parang ng mga pag-aabuso sa isang company ay yung supervisor, parang sila yung matulong para maayos yung ganong gulo sa isang company or workplace.
Equal opportunities. Make sure your organization's equal opportunities policy complies with current legislation and best practice. Be involved personally at every step of the recruitment and selection process. And don't let others dip in and out, as consistency is the key. Make sure everyone clearly understands what's involved and is trained in key skills, especially interviewing techniques. Look into ways of widening access to jobs. Access ways of making your organization more attractive. Consider changing the way you recruit for posts. Discuss other ideas of introducing positive action. Yung equal opportunities naman po, ito po yung sa isang workplace, ito yung pagkakapantay na dapat na-apply ng mga supervisors saka ng mga employees sa isa't isa. Jessa?
Employment equity. Employment or individual is fair and non-biased managed. Legislation that focuses on a certain group that have been historically at disadvantage excluded certain groups such as women, visible minorities, aboriginal people, people with disabilities. May kasunod pa hindi?
Yan na lang yun. Akong pang isa.
Employment equity. It is not a form of reverse decision or discrimination. It is simply a practice that helps the skill offer opportunities those who are often overlooked. To some, it is many appear that employment equity practice favored minorities, offering them an unfair and unearned advantage. Works every day are denial opportunities bias on their physical abilities, gender, races, and such more. The Employment Equity Act is the small way that employers are kept in check ensuring that they are obligated to push workplace towards equality. So, yung employment equity po siya yung tumutulong para magkaroon ng equality sa isang workplace. Next, B.
Pay equity. Federal legislation that applies to federally regulated companies. Pay for work of equal value. Difficulty in determining equal value for the similar jobs. Yung pay equity po, ito po yung parang fair and equal na pagpapasahod sa mga employees. Kailangan may pay for work of equal value. Parang kung ano yung trinabaho mo, kung may overtime, ganun-ganon, kailangan ay may kaakibat na wastong pagpasahod. Last. Yes.
Diversity management, optimizing everyone's background for business success, voluntary, inclusive and the same as employment equity, need to create environment for success, treat people as individuals like directly to business objectives. So yung diverse management is in the workplace is a process intended to create and maintain positive work environment where the potential and maximizing the contribution to an organization strategic goals and objectives. Diversity brings a diverse different talents together, working towards a common goals using different sets of skills that increasing their retention and productivity. Diversity within a company helps in building a strong brand and making company more interesting and desirable employers. Diversity in the work, the individuality within an organization, acknowledging within an organization that every person can contribute with different creatives and new idea solution. Employees with different backgrounds and experience can bring together a variety of perspective on matters and thus increasing the productivity and deliver better results. So through diversity, doon magkakaroon ng doon nila mapapakita yung iba't iba nilang talent kapag nagsama-sama na sila sa isang organization na kung saan doon natin makikita yung iba't ibang ideas na makatutulong isang bagay na kailangang gawin ng isang company o ng isang organization. That's all po.